Hello guys, my name's Kane and today I'm going to share with you my everyday makeup routine for summer. I normally post on TikTok and Instagram. I do quite crazy looks, so I thought it would be fun to just share with you more of an everyday look. So I've just washed my face and I always put on moisturizer every day. I'm not a massive skincare person, but I do always do moisturizer and I try to always do sun cream. So currently I've been using this First Class moisturizer by Beauty Bay. Cheating because I know you're meant to use the bathroom for the Vogue ones, but I feel like my bathroom is not very Vogue worthy, so we're using the bedroom. Sun cream is also from Beauty Bay. To start with my eyebrows, I have them laminated, so I like to just take a wet spoolie and just sort of brush them into the shape that I want. I'm naturally quite wiry eyebrows, so getting them laminated for me is super helpful, otherwise they just grow everywhere. I remember when I was in school, I used to get made fun of for my eyebrows because they were really big, and I took a razor and went straight down the middle with them. I looked terrible. And then that year was when Cara Delevingne showed up and everybody loved big eyebrows, so you know, you can never please everyone, can you? I love this primer by The Ordinary. It's their high adhesive silicone primer. It just makes your skin feel super soft. When it comes to foundation, I do have a holy grail. This is the Light Wonder foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. It's almost like a tinted moisturizer and I just love it. Like, it's lightweight and it just gives you like a really even color. It's not cakey. It is expensive, but I think for me, like, foundation's the one thing that I will spend good money on because, you know, you're gonna wear it every day almost. So I just like to put it on with my fingers, and then I like to go in with a beauty blender and just make sure it's all blended in. Like me and you love like just kind of a subtle coverage, I would say this is just the best. Like, you can see it just doesn't give you any kind of like texture, super shiny. I love to look like a Cullen. I always go in with a little bit of concealer under my eyes. This one's from Glossier and I have had this for probably 5 years. I really like this. Again, it's quite lightweight, but you can definitely build it up. So I just like to put it under my eyes and sometimes a little bit around my nose where I get a little bit of redness, or if I've got a little bit of a spot. It's super creamy, so it's really easy to just melt into the skin. Really not a big powder gal. I quite like to just embrace the oil. And I actually don't have my new powder at the moment. I'm gonna be buying a new one soon. So if I don't have any and I just want to set my under eyes, I tend to just take an eyeshadow that is really close to my skin tone and I'm just gonna pop that underneath. I'm gonna be ordering the Fenty setting powder. I just really want to find a good setting powder because I don't know, I've never really found one that's particularly wowed me, and that one I've heard a lot of good things about, so if you have any others, just let me know in the comments below. I'll come back to my face and eyes, but first I wanted to do lips. So I love the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, like a lot of other people, but I also found a really good dupe for it in Primark, so I'm going to show them side by side for you. Then I'm going to do Pillow Talk. It's just like the perfect nude for me. It's just not too dark. And then this is the Primark one. And these are really nice and creamy as well. So there is like the subtlest difference in colour. So this is great if you really want to dupe. This side is just almost slightly pinker. This one's just a little bit cooler. And then I just like to blend them in. I'm now going to top them with a gloss. I love this gloss. It's from P. Louise. It smells like strawberries and it's great because it's just not too sticky and it stays for a really long time. It's sort of more like a hydrating oil rather than a lip gloss. The reason I wanted to do lips first is because I love to just take whatever lip colour I'm using and I like to use it on my cheeks. I just think this gives the look a really cohesive vibe, especially if you want something kind of natural. So I'm just putting it on this brush, blending it out a little bit, and then I'm just going to dab it on my cheeks. This is also great for if you're traveling and you don't want to bring too much makeup, because you just know that you've got a blush that's going to match any lip colour. It's also great if you want to save space on liquids. I also really like to just bring a tiny bit of the blush into my crease, almost like an eyeshadow, just to add a little bit of colour. Okay, so back to eyes. I'm going to curl my lashes. Oh no. Whoops. I've done it so many times where I think a brush is clean and then I go to use it and it's got like bright green on it or something. So mascara, I really love the Milk mascara. I bought this as part of a mini set because I just really wanted to try it and I really like it. I find it works best if you just run it all the way through right from the bottom. That way it doesn't clump. Just see how full it gets my lashes without clumping. And I just kind of keep going in with this until I'm happy with the amount. Like, wow. Just run the tiniest bit through my bottom lashes. I don't really like to make them look too long. Okay, so we're almost done, and to be honest, this is what I'd wear on the daily. It normally takes me about 5-10 minutes, but I wanted to add something a little bit fun. This really bashed up palette. I can't fully tip it because this one's smashed, but it's the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of Shame palette, and I love this little shade here because it's not really a color, it's more a glitter. So you pop it on and it just adds these teeny little sparkles, which I'm not even sure if it's gonna pick up well in this light. I think you can kind of see it if I move my eye. Hopefully it's showing up on here. But I just love this if you want to add just like a tiny bit of sparkle to your eye. It just sort of draws people's attention to it without being a color on the eye. I'm just gonna run a little wave through my hair to finish up. Bothering with the front bits because these are the ones that just sort of tend to fall a bit funny. I'm just gonna brush these out. Okay, so we're done. This is my everyday makeup. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm not sure about making longer videos. I find it quite awkward to talk to the camera, to be completely honest. But I'm hoping to make some more. I'll see how it goes. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know what makeup you'd recommend. And if you've tried any of these. The one I would definitely recommend is giving this lip liner a try. It's £1, I think, so it's definitely worth a shot. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I am sending lots and lots of love. Mwah. Also, I am going to put all the products mentioned listed below. Nothing is an affiliate, it's just what I like to use. So yeah, if you want to check them out, they're all below.